Buena. Welcome to BTV. I'm Jasper. And that's Layla. What are you doing?
Huh? What?
What are you doing? We're recording.
Oh, I was looking at Culinary's Instagram.
Culinary has an Instagram?
Yeah, a lot of classes here do. Here, check it out.
Buena has been trying to become more involved with the social media aspect of the school lately. They have CTE, clubs, and sports accounts. One specific account would be the new culinary account.
So we post anything culinary related. So anything from events to in-class cooking to field trips to anything that we do that's culinary related. So we have an officer team of 5, and so I'm the head of the Instagram account, but we have different committees that we have in each section of the Instagram account. So we'll have someone captioning something different. We'll have someone sorting the pictures different. We'll have everything that everyone works a little in it, and we'll all work together to make the Instagram post.
Interact Club is one of the many clubs that has an Instagram account. They post important information about the club and what they do.
We post some of our volunteering opportunities and some of the jobs we've been able to work on. Just while we're on the site, we'll take some pictures and then we'll go through them all and pick some that are good.
The students are the ones who make most of the posts that you see on social media, but there always has to be someone who approves the post and assists them in what they should post.
So ultimately, I am in charge. I am the district public information officer, but we do have some teachers and some of our principals who have access to our social media channels, and I even have some students who have access to our channels. SVUSD and all of our schools do amazing, and so anything that we can share to really showcase what they're doing really helps get us out into the community and get those good words out.
Next time you're scrolling on social media, click the search button and see if Buena has any accounts that you can follow and keep up with all the fun news that they have.
Sounds like a cool way to get involved.
Speaking of getting involved, have you ever thought about getting a job?
I have a job.
Really? What about school?
It's not uncommon for people to do both. Look.
Everyone you walk past has a life outside of school, whether it be after-school activities such as sports or fine arts. Most kids here at Buena have jobs. All these jobs vary from fast food to retail. Some even have their own businesses.
Affected my school life in a drastic way, more so of me just being more occupied, and my sleep became more of a big problem, but I wanted to maintain my job and have good grades at school, so I made them both my responsibilities and priorities. Honestly, there was a period of time this year where I wasn't coming for the beginning because I was very much picking up hours at work. Definitely choose work because I'm going to be an adult and I would rather put something forth towards money, I guess, so it could support me, I guess, temporarily now.
At Buena, there are lots of students who have to balance school life and work life. Working comes with its pros and cons. Some students are even starting their own businesses and working hard to keep it.
The pros and cons of what I do, some of the good things are I have my own hours and I can put whatever I want on a bag, set it up. Some of the cons are I have to do it in a certain amount of time, or else I have to find more ways I can pay the rent of the spacing on where I have my business at.
Students are working hard to keep their work and school lives balanced. Even though working may put stress on them, some students are still choosing to keep working so they can prepare for after they graduate.
Is that what other people do when school gets out?
Yeah, some. Why do you ask?
I usually just sit around at home. Maybe I should get a job.
You can if you want to, but there are other things to do.
In Sierra Vista, like what?
I mean, we have restaurants, parks, sports, stuff like that.
That's an idea if the weather's okay. Over to you, weather crew.
Welcome to this week's weather report. I'm Mia.
And I'm Christian.
Friday, we'll have a high of 60 and a low of 29.
Saturday, there will be a high of 67 and a low of 34.
And Sunday, we will have a high of 71 and a low of 28.
That's it for this week's weather.
Back to you
in the studio.
Come to think of it, there are also gaming and performance groups, plus a couple bands and orchestras. I've heard martial arts is a big one. Ever heard of Tang Sudo?
Come again?
There are tons of martial art types, like karate and taekwondo, but have you heard of Tang Sudo?
Tang Sudo focuses mainly on self-defense, so a lot of people confuse it with taekwondo, which are both Korean martial arts, but Tang Sudo is more traditional and less competitive. We focus more on bettering the mind, body, and spirit through learning self-defense. Regardless of age, gender, physical ability, we work with absolutely everybody.
Tang is a Korean-based martial art based on karate and other Chinese martial arts. It's all about better health and self-defense.
One thing that I really like is that everyone is really connected there. It's like we're all family. My dad used to do Tang and he signed me up 2 years ago.
If you are interested in the art, you can find it at 2099 Fry Boulevard. The community is loving and can't wait to have you.
You could also watch the Buena games this week.
Oh yeah, over to you, sports.
Coming up with events for this week are, tonight we have our last regular season football game versus Cienega. It's also senior night, so wear your camo and come and support all these amazing seniors as they take to the home field for the last time. Both flag and varsity football have made it to the playoffs. We'll know in the next few days who they'll play. With Winter Sports tryouts ending, the official season is underway. Good luck, Winter Sports. On Tuesday, there will be a Winter Sports parent meeting in the cafeteria at 6 o'clock for those who made it to the Winter Sports teams.
Come to think of it, how do we know that athletics is doing what athletics is doing every week?
I'm actually not sure. Who tells us that?
SLAC.
Whether you're watching a game in the stands or seeing clips of it on your phone, we all know how the players play. But has it ever crossed your mind that the players aren't the ones setting all this up? Instead, accredited class called SLAC are the ones getting everything ready?
In SLAC, we do all the behind-the-scenes work for all the athletic events we have. Like we make graphics for our video board, we create the scripts for the games, and we even set up for the events. We're all required to work the games, so the people announcing and working the video board, we all have to do that after school.
SLAC stands for Student Leadership Athletic Committee. It may sound intimidating because it's student-run, but it gives a lot of great job opportunities.
It offers students so many job opportunities, mainly game promotions, but they could, run video boards. They were learning how to build all the graphics, how to announce during games, and basically setting up for the games too. Pretty much everything that goes behind the scenes.
This class is new and could very possibly expand in the future, but it's definitely not leaving anytime soon. Thanks to SLAC for enhancing all Buena sports.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that reminds me. Wasn't there a competition this week?
Oh yeah, I heard about it on the announcements. DECA, right?
What's DECA?
The DECA class here at Bueno recently competed in the virtual business competition. The competition had DECA students compete nationally with their marketing, managing, entrepreneurship, and financial skills. Two Buena School DECA students won the top 2 places in the nation in the entrepreneurship category. These students are so excited to advance in the competition as they worked so hard to get where they are. Adam and Nathan are heading to Orlando, Florida for the finals. We will make sure to follow them on their exciting journey. We wish Adam and Nathan good luck at the national finals.
Now here's Cold Time.
I'm Mrs. Golding, and I teach 5 choirs here at Buena High School. My favorite thing, personally, is I love when all the voices come together and make beautiful music. I went to a high school in eastern Arizona up in the White Mountains, and I was a part of a group that started our show choir there, which is still going today. And I had a fabulous choir teacher that made me know that at some point in life I wanted to keep music a part of it. The coolest thing about choir is seeing people who say, I can't, step out of their comfort zone and they can, and they do. And then to see the smiles on their faces and the excitement on their faces of knowing that they can do something is the best part. You're welcome.
That is a wrap up of this week's BTV. I'm Layla.
And I'm Jasper.
Bye.
Bye.